My take on him is he's fucking nasty. That's my take on him. He wants to move up. He wants to move down. He wants to go That's why people love him. Those are the type of fighters that people love. Pereira wants to fight everybody. I love it.
Alex Pereira is a man who knows no fear or mercy. In just 4 short years in the UFC, he cleared out 2 divisions, defeated 4 champions, and earned the title of one of the best fighters in the organization. Beyond his championship spirit, Pereira possesses something truly special.
Listen to me, this guy has that crazy power. He's got something weird where he hits guys, they look confused. I watched him beat everything. I watched him beat Jason Wilness. I watched him fuck up everybody over there.
Life has gifted him with incredible power, and Dana White granted him a contract with the UFC. After defeating several prospects, Alex drew the full attention of the public and was considered the most terrifying threat to a once dominant and fierce champion.
So don't fucking tell me just because you're some big fucking Brazilian you knocked out Izzy 20 years ago that fucking I can't stand with you. Come on, motherfucker. Get out of here.
Very straight up.
And I think that is why a level change or a shot on Pereira would be good, because he's... Oh! That's why! That's why!
You cannot stand in front of that man.
Whatever, like, I'm facing the guy who's beat me in kickboxing, and now he's still chasing me because he knows I'm the king, and he wants to try and get that away from me.
Bilo's already making him leave on a stretcher with the gas balloon on him, so imagine what is going to happen on the 4 ounces.
And even the same guy now he watches all my fights, and every time I fight, like clockwork, he'll try and put something out like, I beat this guy. But I've never ever watched any of his fights, ever. So at the end of the day, no one knows who the f he is. And he's gonna be that guy when I'm world champion, when I'm a legend. He's gonna be at some pub, talking some shit about, I beat that guy one time. Trying to get a dick sucked from a crack horse and shit.
No matter how agile and strong Israel was, he couldn't escape the harsh reality he faced when standing against Alex Pereira.
Round 1 for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship.
A lot of leg kicks landed by both guys.
Pereira does so much danger when he gets close to you.
Oh, nice right hand by Izzy.
He's got him reacting now. Look at that.
Oh!
Oh, he hurt him.
Huge right and a left at the end of the round.
Now the champ's gonna get some respect.
Round 2, early leg kick for the champ.
Oh, good left to the body by Pereira.
And Pereira gets the takedown.
We might be 1-1, boys.
And it's heating up.
Yeah, it is. Izzy did a great job there. Experience of Adesanya to start to take 4.
So it is Adesanya who ends up on top.
Big round for the champion.
Pereira's pace and activity is really waned here. Beautiful sequence by Adesanya.
And now he knows he doesn't have to fight another round after this. He can empty the tank.
Yeah, he's gonna fight hard.
5th and final round.
He checked the kick, and it hurt Izzy's leg.
Oh, he hurt him.
Adesanya's on wobbly legs. 2 more.
Oh my God! He hurt him bad.
That'll do it.
He did it.
Todd has done it.
He did it again.
Alex Pereira, the undisputed middleweight champion.
Oh my
Oh my
goodness!
God! He did it again.
Oh my goodness!
He did it again.
He did it again. UFC middleweight champion of the world, ladies and gentlemen, Alex Pereira.
He's cleaned out the division already, right?
Yeah.
So how do you get him motivated by fighting guys he's already beaten before?
Probably money.
Yeah, that would probably work, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it usually does.
However, the boss didn't see Pereira for who he truly was. If Alex had been interested in money, he would have taken the easiest fights and not worried about his legacy. As it turned out, Pereira was just beginning to write one of the most brutal and blood-soaked chapters in the history of the UFC.
Look, when you get in the UFC, this is what I did as well. He did it the right way. Fight as much as possible. Fight as much as possible so you can be in people's faces so they can see that guy just fought. That guy just fought. Oh, I just saw him fight last month. And you fight as much as you can, and you get that momentum behind you, and then you become champion. You're that guy.
The UFC 291 event faced significant challenges. When the entire card was set up, the main card lacked big names due to champions being unavailable. Upon realizing this, the boss decided to talk to one of the most talked about stars in the organization. History was rewritten. Alex Pereira made his debut in the light heavyweight division, facing none other than Jan Blachowicz as his opponent. Now he faces the challenge of conquering the light heavyweight division, and it seemed that a victory in this fight could propel the Brazilian straight toward a new title. The result? A solid and resounding victory over a tough opponent. What happened next? At UFC 295, Alex dominantly defeated Izzy Prochazka, finishing him with a technical knockout and conquering a second weight class, cementing his place at the top of the food chain.
Anything they teach you, look at that. That's what we're talking about. I mean, great. Can't take too many of those. I mean, Jon found out about it, and Jon's made out of bricks. It's a real problem, that kick, and he does it better than anyone in the world. Look at that. Oh my goodness. He doesn't even show you that he's going to do it.
Yeah, he's already got that leg beat up, man.
The thing is, as long as this is a striking exchange, you have to understand, although Prochazka has ridiculous power, no one is more skillful than Pereira.
Great job by Yuri.
Early takedown for Prochazka.
Now he's getting back up to his feet, which is huge.
Could have been enough for Pereira to get ahead. Left hand got home for Prochazka early round 2.
Oh, big shot by Prochazka.
Oh, yes.
Now Pereira returns down and lands. Leading body for Prochazka.
Yeah, Yuri's got him hurt. Yuri's got him hurt. Oh, nice job by Yuri.
It's a big right hand. The counter from Pereira gets home.
Mistake by Magomed.
That is going to do it for Pereira. Welcome to the history books. And new UFC light heavyweight champion, powerhouse.
Já estava escrito, eu sabia que eu ia ser campeão. Eu sou cara humilde, cara que fala pouco, da forma que eu fiz. Algumas pessoas não gostaram. Eu peço desculpa, mas foi de uma forma saudável.
Oh, make no doubt, I'm here to put him out. He gotta go to sleep. Only one way that this ends.
Jamahal Hill was recently the champion. In January 2023, he won the title in a bloody bout against Glover Teixeira, who is now Pereira's head coach. Injuries are a part of any sport, and Hill was no exception. But now Jamahal has recovered, put on a bit of a show at the press conference before the event, and repeatedly declared his intent to return and reclaim the belt. Pereira started traditionally with low kicks and calmly worked on finding his distance. Hill tried to take the center of the octagon, throwing kicks and occasionally threatening with his right hand. Overall, the pace was very slow, but fighters respected each other's power and avoided rushing, preferring single strikes from a distance. Alex mainly targeted the legs and body, aiming to slow Hill down. With 2 minutes left in the round, Pereira unleashed his deadly left hook for the first time, dropping Hill to the canvas. There, he mercilessly finished the former champion before celebrating in spectacular fashion. Pereira broke the curse of the light heavyweight division. Since the era of Jon Jones and Daniel Cormier, no champion had successfully defended the belt against light heavyweights. Alex defeated yet another former champion and continues to break UFC records. What's next, Poten?
Oh, what percent was this?
What percent?
That's percent.
10%.
Tell him I want 25, but not crazy.
Okay,
it's
25.
like, that's it, at the most.
Okay.
25, but that's it.
Not mine.
Okay. Oh! Yeah. What? That's why with you is always wrestle takedown.
Last 2 weeks was like of the finishing, the preparation. So, but doesn't matter. For me, it doesn't matter. Yeah, the chance is here, and the asking came. So I'm here. I want to show my best. That's all. And that's my answer every time. Let's go for that. For me, last time, and like I said, I was not in a best shape. Last time in New York, a lot of sickness, a lot of that was not good. That was not good shape in New York. But doesn't matter. For now, right now, I feel great, and I'm very happy for that. And tomorrow, no, Saturday, I want to show that I am the champion.
In Las Vegas, UFC 303 took place. The main event of the evening was initially set to be a fight between Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler. However, 2 weeks before the event, it became clear that an urgent replacement was needed due to an injury to the Irishman. Matchmakers turned to Alex Pereira and Izzy Prochazka. The rematch promised to be exciting, and it did not disappoint. However, the fight turned out to be one-sided. Pereira was faster, more accurate, and nearly finished Prohaska in the first round. Early in the second round, a powerful high kick sent the Czech fighter into a knockout. The referee didn't stop the fight immediately, forcing Yizzy to endure several follow-up strikes, leaving him unable to stand for some time. Alex took the rematch with Yizzy Prohaska on just 2 weeks' notice, putting his belt and legacy on the line, and utterly dominated the Czech fighter in the cage. Roundtree received a title shot as a significant opportunity. Khalil holds the 8th spot in the division rankings, and despite a 5-fight win streak, has defeated only one top 10 fighter. Nevertheless, Roundtree was given the chance, and it would have been odd for him to turn down such a gift. Interestingly, Khalil was also scheduled to fight at UFC 303 in the summer, but withdrew from a bout with Hill after admitting he had mistakenly taken a banned substance. Following a short suspension, the American returned and secured a fight with the champion.
I guess among one of the best. I mean, if you think about it, the numbers don't lie, and that's what's been showing, so that's how I feel about it.
I've worked myself hard enough to get to this point till now. It would not make sense to switch who I am as a fighter, to completely switch the game plan just to secure a win. The main reason that I've always wanted this fight really is for the fans. You got two of the best strikers in the world going at it, and that's what I want to give the fans. That's what I want to give you guys.
For Pereira, this was his third title fight in 2024. He stepped in to save a second card in a row. Pereira fears absolutely no one. Upon learning of issues with UFC 307 card, he prepared for his opponent in less than 5 weeks. What we saw in the cage was a true gladiator's battle, full of intensity, blood, and tears. In the very first second, Pereira attempted to land a front kick to Roundtree's head. Khalil didn't hesitate to counter and looked quite confident, while Pereira kept aiming for a high kick. Roundtree held his ground well, took the center of the cage, and certainly didn't appear as helpless as Hill had. The American absorbed some strikes but managed to land his own as well. While Pereira was more active, he consistently took shots to the head, making him look surprisingly vulnerable. The second round began with Roundtree taking the initiative. Khalil tried to strike more frequently, aiming to either knock Pereira out or at least even the score in rounds. Alex, however, seemed to be targeting the challenger's head with precision and still outperformed him overall, despite Roundtree's increased activity. With 80 seconds left in the round, Roundtree managed to knock Pereira off his feet. In the third round, the fighters were more cautious. Alex didn't rush to knock his opponent out at any cost, and Roundtree was in no hurry to counterattack. Even so, Khalil wasn't afraid of the champion and was ready to challenge him in any exchange when it happened. With 45 seconds left in the round, Pereira threw a dangerous flying knee, after which Roundtree seemed shaken and stopped responding as boldly as before. The fourth round brought the long-awaited conclusion. Alex methodically worked Roundtree with low kicks and front kicks. The American looked worse for wear due to a cut and the fact that his right leg was completely battered. Midway through the round, the opponents engaged in a fierce exchange. The crowd roared at the brutality of what was unfolding, while Pereira outclassed Khalil with superior skill and technique. Although Roundtree kept fighting back, he was on the verge of collapse. With just under a minute left, Khalil stopped defending altogether, opting for an open brawl. But Pereira continued to batter him against the fence. The referee stopped the fight after Roundtree was floored by a powerful hook and collapsed, marking yet another knockout victory for Alex.
My goodness, he did everything that his physical body could stand. His spirit tried to carry him, but his physical body just could not take the punishment. That man is just different in every way, shape, or form.
And he systematically just started picking him apart. And he said, when I watched the feature, he said, listen, this guy hits hard, he's tough, he's this, he's that, and this guy has a dream, but my fight IQ will win this fight.
Pereira is the embodiment of brutality. He possesses not only the most devastating power, but also exceptional speed, fight IQ, and technique. This man has saved events, knocked out champions, and taken on every challenge just to do what he loves. We have a perfect supervillain who is sure to bring us more blood, brutality, and violence.